in the last video we saw what is application load balancer. In this lecture I will show the demo of creating the application load balancer via console. So create application load balancer, basic configuration. Let's say test ALB. This name is useful when creating the domain name for your load balancer, so be careful in choosing the name. So schema. So name we can, it's not been once created we can't edit it. So schema, either you can use it internal and internet facing, but internet facing obviously is a popular choice where you want the request from client. So as for the architecture I have shown you, I need to have internet facing. So HTTP port 80 is the listener which we have talked. So subnet, I will be choosing the subnet which I have already created previously. So I need to select as two subnets. So for load balancer, you always need to, if it is an internet facing, so you need to select your public subnets. So next configuration security set. So existing security group I am choosing, which is a traffic from all. Ideally, yeah. So let's create, since we don't have existing target groups, we can create a target group, which is on the instance only we want to use HTTP. Next, register targets. Note like next in the demo we will be seeing using the cloud formation. So, but the cloud formation requires the creating this load balancer, listeners, and target groups individually. Then instance, as we already seen in the previous lectures, I created an instance and installed Apache server. Sorry, Apache service. So Apache service is running in this instance on the port 80. So I want to attach add to register. So the listener will listen at the port 80, and that port 80 is mapped to this instance port 80, so the traffic will be forwarded. This can be port 8080 or anything. Let's create, close. So we have it's in provisioning state. Once provision, we need to check, we can check the response still it is provisioning state. So as we observed that instance which we created is in public subnet. So this is the main advantage of application load balancer. We can launch our instance in a private subnet. So the instance is private, privately accessible, and the load balancer we can make it public so that all traffic will be served from application load balancer, maintaining the security. There is another advantage also. We can basically SSL offloading. We can attach a certificate and make the protocol as HTTPS at the application load balancer itself. That is another advantage. This is the IP, which obviously won't be accessible. So let's wait for some time until the load balancer get provision. Still it's provisioning. So as you can see the response now. So hello all from this IP. This is like a load balancer domain name. So one thing to note that like when you are using the private instance, uh, so and you are installing something via user data, so be sure that like you have NAT gateway attached so that you can download the packages from the internet. So that's it. Next I will show you how to create the load balancer and all the listeners target groups via cloud formation. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.